it's Rebecca, and today I'm going to show you how to draw something in 3D, preferably a tree. Now, you can do this with any object, and I just thought the tree was the simplest item, so that's what I did. I'm sorry the camera's shaking. I can't find something to prop it up with, so I'm using my hand. So let's get started. The materials you'll need are paper, of course. You'll need scissors, a pencil, of course, with an eraser. Mine doesn't really have an eraser. But over here, my nifty art station, I have an eraser. And markers. Okay, so first thing you want to do is you want to take your pencil. And I would actually recommend doing this. Let me take one piece of paper. Oops, sorry, dropped my pencil. Just keep looking at that paper. Sorry about that. I would actually recommend doing this lengthwise. So what you want to do for a tree, you can draw anywhere on the paper. It doesn't matter because you'll just be cutting the paper, trimming it to whatever size. So first you're just going to draw. First I'm going to give you a tree drawing lesson. Then I'm going to tell you how to make it 3D. You're just going to draw kind of a curve. And here you just want to go like this. Just that far. Just like that. And then straight up and straight down again. And straight up again and straight down. Just like that. These, you see these two on the ends are kind of bent. And then you kind of want to make it wider at the bottom and smaller in the trunk. Okay. So after you've done that, you have the trunk. Good for you. You're just going to draw some like lines in the trunk. And then this part is all up to you. You can make it a circle. Sorry, you can't really see that. It's just a circle. You could do shrubbery. I like to do it like this. Like curvy like that. But you can choose to do the leaves however you want. They just kind of have to be all in one piece. Just erasing the circle I drew earlier. Okay, so now you have your tree. And I'm going to make mine an apple tree. I'm just, not like Apple iPhone, that would be funny. Just pick iPhones off of a tree. That would be great. And then you're just going to go over here. You can make it whatever kind of tree you want. You can just make it a bush, you can make it a tree. And now, you can just kind of sketch some grass if you want. The most important part of your 3D tree, the shadow. So you're going to start maybe about here, and you're going to go all the way to the bottom. So you're going to start here, and you're just kind of going to make like a long oval, long skinny oval, and shade it in. Doesn't have to be perfect. It would actually be better if you kind of shaded outside of it. That way it looks like a real shadow. Like that. There you go. Eat a chip. And now you want to take your markers and take maybe your brown marker. Open it. Sorry, when I open things, it's going to get a little blurry, but I'm sorry. Just go over the lines with the marker, because the markers, you're also going to need some colored pencil. So just go over the lines and outline it in brown. And then you're done with the brown marker, so you can close it. Sorry, I told you I'm filming this with my hand. So now you want to take your brown colored pencil right here. You want to take your brown colored pencil, and then whoops, that's not brown. Here we go. Shade in the trunk like this. Color over the maroon because the maroon is not supposed to be there. And you can either do this with the colored pencils or without. It really doesn't matter. And there you go. There's your trunk. Now, put the brown back because we're not going to need it. Open the green marker. Just look at the shrubbery. And sorry, I don't know what happened to this marker. It just kind of went like this. I don't know why. I'm going to outline it. This may take a while. After you've done that, try to go a little faster. As you can see, I'm right-handed, filming with my left hand. Then you're done with the green. And before you shade it in, I'd recommend outlining the apples if you have an apple tree. I'm going to color in the apples with red just to make them stand out. It's very much starting to look like a tree now. I'm going to go back to my green and get the leaves. Go back to my brown again. Get the little stick part that comes out of the apple. Don't know what it's called. Wah! Dropped my marker cap on the tablecloth. Okay, now you want to find your green pencil, and shade in. Sorry, I don't have time lapse, so you're just going to have to watch me do everything. This won't take long. Sing a song with me. I'm just going to keep coloring in this part, tree parts. And once again, you can do this in marker if you would like. I think it just looks better if you outline something in marker and color it in pencil or crayon. You can use crayon. Crayons probably go a little faster than pencil, but this is just what I had, so I'm just going to use it. And, you know, I got some white spots, but, you know, I'm in a rush, so I'm already at 7 minutes. Okay, so take your green again and do the grass. And then, sorry, this is the fun part. You leave your shadow because your shadow needs to be there. But you can, after you've colored it, then you can kind of make your shadow a little darker so that you can see it. Now comes the fun part. My camera might be a little shaky while I'm doing this because I have to use kind of both hands to do this. Take out your scissors. Oops, I put my pencil in my marker bag. Put in my pencil cup. Oh, and this will be like I made a mini result. And I kind of made it funny. I put some apples on the tree, and then there's a plane back here that says, "Buy apples." So, yeah. Okay, so this is what you're going to do now. I'm going to take your scissors. Okay, sorry. Trying to figure out a way I can prop this up here. Sorry, I'm doing this with one hand, so it might not turn out as good as you thought. Oh my gosh. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so cut right up to the tree. Don't cut the tree. Don't cut the tree. I'm going to be like a teacher. I'm going to say this 3 times. If you don't do it, I'm not giving you another one. Blah. Yes, okay, I can't get my scissors into the paper. Okay, here we go. Here we go. There we go. Now it's better. Okay, I'm cutting with one hand. Okay. We're going to look at the table for just a second. I'm really, really sorry about this, but once you're down, this will be a lot faster. I'm so terribly sorry. And then, okay, so almost done. Almost done. Okay, so now what do we have? We have this tree that is not done yet, but as you can see, I have cut what I want off of the tree. Now what? Now, I'm gonna have to put you back down again, I'm sorry. But see this line here? This line that I cut? You have to cut exactly where, so that it looks right. Okay, so I'm just gonna have you look at the black for another few seconds. Okay, I'm almost done. And your tree is done. It is a 3D tree. It looks like it's popping out since the top half of the paper is off. So what I would recommend doing now is, sorry about my chin, taking another colored pencil or pen or marker or whatever, and you can do a landscape. I'm just not going to do that right now because that would be really time consuming. And sign your name. And I'm not going to put my last name on the internet. And then you're probably going to put this in your attic or your basement or some kind of box or whatever, and then find it in like 20 years and be like, oh my gosh, remember when I drew that? So you're just going to put the year so you remember when you drew it. And you can put the month too if you want. I bet some of you are going to be watching this in like 3000 and be like, oh my gosh, it's such old film, and oh my gosh, 2014. Or maybe like you'll watch it in like 2 years and be like, wow, this was shot a long time ago. Okay, well there's your tree. There's your 3D tree. And I made it with one hand, so I guess that's kind of good. But this one is pretty good, I think. It's prop. Here. Ta-da! And there's your 3D tree. Thanks for watching. Bye.